Hello, I'm Elsie Anakwe. I'm a parenting coach and a solicitor. We're going to be talking about the importance of children learning a foreign or additional language. I could not have chosen a better guest to be with me discussing this topic. I have my very dear friend, who we fondly call each other Twinnie, with me today. She's a mother, she's a wife, a mother to 3 children, 2 teenagers, and a preteen. She's also a lawyer, a social worker, and most importantly, a multilingualist. She is Mrs. Patricia Nkwanta. Over to you, Patricia. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you very much for having me, Elsie.
Can you please tell us how many languages you speak and how beneficial you found the languages?
Okay. I want to start by saying that, I was speaking initially 2 languages. I was born into a Nigerian family, so we spoke our Nigerian Igbo language and English as well. So following on from that, in secondary school, we had to study languages, and I studied French. I have to say I don't speak a lot of it, but I can say bonjour, bonsoir, au revoir, and things like that. So I've got a smattering of French. My life journey took me on to study in the former Soviet Union. So I did a degree in the Russian language, as in I studied in Russian language. So I am fluent in Russian.
Wow.
And following on from that, I lived a couple of years in Germany, so I also speak German. I have to add also that I have a bit of Ukrainian language, which is a very close-knit language to Russian. So I speak a bit of that as well.
Wow. That is amazing. Thank you. Right now, so we're going to just share with you a few points why we believe that, it's important to teach, our children or encourage them to learn an additional language. So I'm going to start off firstly, as obvious as it may sound, but I think it's still worth mentioning. If children are able to speak other languages, they'll be able to speak to more people around the world. I mean, a child learning a foreign language, there are just so many benefits. You have a lifetime benefit from cross-cultural friendships, broader career opportunities, exciting travel adventures, and deeper insights into how others see the world. It also helps the children's brains. Research has actually proven that people who are bilingual are actually better at multitasking and concentration than monolinguals, people who just speak one language. And, as we know, language is something that's easier to learn as a child. So I would say start them early. It also boosts their confidence. As we know with children, you often hear about, low self-esteem. So, learning a language is also another way towards boosting a child's self-confidence. Do you want to add anything about confidence before I move on?
Language is something that breaks down barriers. So when you break down barriers, it also builds confidence.
Thank you. Right, and also it opens up a variety of possible career options. Do you want to then take over from
all right. Languages or having multiple languages is like a bridge, really. It opens up lots of career opportunities, and also in anybody's chosen career, it's always helpful when you can communicate directly with anybody you're working with. I currently work in social care, and it's amazing how the walls come down when you're able to communicate with a child in their own language. I've worked with asylum seekers, people from all over the world, and they come in very frightened. But when you can make them feel okay by speaking to them in their language and explain that things are going to be okay, they tend to believe you more.
That's good.
So that's that about career options. And also, I have to say that with the world becoming such a smaller place, our children have vast opportunities if they're able to speak other languages. Absolutely. Not only can they deal with international business people that come into this country or wherever they might be living, but they can also they have opportunities to work anywhere in the world where they speak those languages. So it's kind of definitely a plus.
Absolutely. Yeah. Other point.
Other point. About languages. Are we
About-
talking about the positive?
we're talking about the
benefits
benefits, exactly.
The benefits of languages is vast.
Yes.
Firstly, it's fun to know a different language. It's fantastic because you can communicate, like you said, with more people. You can have children have more empathy. For example, in the playground, we have children who've come from different backgrounds, and it's beneficial when a child can approach another child and speak to them in their mother tongue. It breaks down barrier. It helps with friendships.
How about traveling?
Oh Lord, it makes traveling fun. It makes traveling fun. For example, my daughter's studying Spanish and she loves it. She absolutely loves it. And when we travel, when we travel to Spain, she was very, very eager to practice. My son studies German in school and he loves to practice his German. He doesn't like to practice it with me for some reason. I'm not sure why. Yes, that's it.
Maintaining
and the most important for me really, being from a Nigerian heritage, is maintaining your language or wherever you're originally from. It's very, very important to make your children understand that this is something that is going to be a heritage of theirs forever. So, and it's very helpful to be able to speak and understand the mother tongue of where you come from.
Absolutely. I'm just going to add to that if your children cannot speak your mother tongue or your language, it dies with you, when you die, because obviously they cannot speak it. So we would say jointly that, if you don't, even if you as a parent or a carer, you don't speak an additional language, it's important to encourage your children or the children in your care to learn it for, due to huge benefits, which, some of which we've covered. So I would say if you have any questions, do feel free to contact us. And always remember that we can all strive to be amazing parents. Parenting is a journey and we will all get there. So thank you for watching. Please leave a comment, share. You can also join our Facebook group, The Anakwe Way. You can find us on Twitter, The Anakwe Way. And feel free to check out our website, www.anakwewaycoach.com. And it is goodbye from us.
Okay, I'm going to say spasiba, which is thank you in Russian, and do svidaniya, which is bye-bye in Russian.
And then I would say kemesia in Igbo. Bye. Thank you.